Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to my third video of what I think are my 3 best tips so far, if I do say so myself. Number 1 today, this one you might not even realize you're doing. Don't let binging become a self-fulfilling prophecy. I know I did this and I didn't realize I was doing it. Like, during the day, when I would go to the grocery store or when I would be like eating my lunch or whatever, I'd be like, maybe I should only have half a sandwich today, or I really shouldn't eat that just in case I binge later, or even like, yeah, I should eat less because, well, you know what, I'm just gonna binge later anyway. So, yeah, that's setting yourself up for failure. So, another thing that kind of goes hand in hand with that self-fulfilling prophecy thing, I remember there were a couple nights when I was laying in my bed and my anxiety was like through the roof and I couldn't even sleep because I was so worried that I was going to get up and binge. I was so like, oh my God, oh God, I hope I don't binge tonight. And then I would just get up and do it just to get it over with and just to get rid of the anxiety. And then one night when I was feeling that, that nervousness, once I actually took a second to bring myself back to earth, I realized that I didn't even want to binge at that point. So I know that's definitely something I struggled with. Number 2, you kind of have to find balance with this one. Resources say that, recovery from anything, any addiction. I was going to say any eating disorder, but shoot, anything. There's going to be setbacks, and there's going to be relapses. And yes, you should forgive yourself and be able to pick yourself up the next day. But you want to be hard on yourself. Like, be tough with yourself. I mean, yeah, don't let it become like a self-hate thing, but if you keep forgiving yourself every time you binge, and you'll be like, well, tomorrow's a new day. That's good, but then you don't have any reason to change. So, like I said, I'm still struggling with this, and I cracked a couple nights ago, and it wasn't terrible, but I did let loose a little bit and had like a mini binge, and the next couple days, I was like, no, you can't do this anymore. Like, so went to the gym, employed my techniques, and I'm back on track, and that's gonna fuel your self-esteem to be able to be confident enough to stop a binge later. So be tough on yourself. Number 3, which I think is an excellent tip. This is the tip that I used the very first time I ever stopped a binge. And it came from, there's another user who has videos on tips to stop binging, and I'll put her video, the video that I'm thinking of, in the description. I can't think of it right now. But she says to create a pause button, whether that's journaling, reading, meditating, etc., etc. I took my own spin on that, and I did create a pause button, and I also created a fast forward button. This is when you find yourself wanting to binge or starting to binge, create the fast forward button. Take a second, and if you have the capacity to do this, think about what you would eat if you went on a binge. I would eat 3 bowls of cereal, 2 chocolate bars, 9 cookies, shoot, you name it, jar of peanut butter, jar of ice cream, just go crazy. And I would think, and I would kind of visualize myself doing all of those things and stuffing my face and eating till I was sick. And then I would experience, figuratively, the feeling afterward. That feeling of, frick, I just broke again. And now I'm feeling guilty. I'm feeling worse than I did an hour ago. This wasn't worth the temporary pleasure that food gave me. And now I'm hopeless and, I'm never going to change, blah, blah, blah. So if you fast forward the zombie-like stuffing food in your mouth and the temporary pleasure that you get from eating, and then get to the feelings afterward, then you kind of feel like you already binged, and you realize that it's not worth it. And best part is you didn't binge. So, yeah, like I said, I fell off the wagon a couple nights ago, and it wasn't a full binge, but it was a messy day. So, you're human. It's all right. Be tough on yourself, though. Get it together. Once again, I will leave you with a quote tonight. This one you might have heard before. It is, "The only way out is through." That kind of sucks. Check back for more videos. I'm sure with everything, with how each day is going lately, every day I find something new. I'll be making more videos in the future. And comment, subscribe, like.